Good evening and welcome to Gibault Catholic High School. Father at Hustedde Gymnasium and Dennis Reeder Court for this JV basketball matchup between the Warriors from Wesclin High School and your Gibault Hawks. This is Todd Bisk, your voice of Gibault basketball and volleyball online, and we'll be bringing you both the JV game and the varsity game tonight. I'm in the process of getting the rosters into my system. So we'll have that. We'll have names in just a little bit. And Gibault gets the opening tip. Cannon Augustine with the ball for Gibault. Up top to Hudson Blank. Hands it off to Gavin Kessler. Now back to Augustine. Swing it around to Meckler. Back up top to Augustine. Now to Hudson Blank. Gibault moving the ball around the perimeter. I hope everybody had a good holiday break and enjoyed maybe some of the holiday basketball tournaments that go on every year. And we're back to the regular season now. Kessler drives down the lane, dished out to Andy Altus, shot no good, rebound to Gibault. Altus drives lane and puts it in. 2 points for Andy Altus to get the scoring started. Wesclin with the ball now. They try to drive along baseline, cut off. They pick up their dribble. That pass cross court stolen by Cannon Augustine. Tried to dish to Hudson Blank, went off his knee and out of bounds. Turnover to Wesclin. And since we last broadcast, Wesclin now with the ball in the perimeter. They go to the inside. Kessler guarding there. Nice little hook shot by number 50. That's Evan Orr with the basket for Wesclin. All tied up at 2. Augustine with the ball. Now to Blank. Drives lane. Puts it up over a couple defenders. No good. Rebound goes off Wesclin. It'll remain Gibault basketball. Gibault to inbound under the basket. They get it in to Meckler. They try to go underneath the Altus. Dished it back out to Augustine. He goes up and is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. First one from Cannon Augustine, no good. Second one from Cannon, that one is good. 3-2 lead for the Hawks. 2 minutes into the game. Wesclin now with the ball. Andy Norberry gives it to Chandler Muller. They will cross court, 3-point attempt there. Short. Rebound off Wesclin. It'll be Gibault basketball. Augustine brings the ball up for Gibault. And fall away from the ball on Andy Altus. His first, team's first. Ball goes over to Orr hands the ball off. They try to foul on the floor. Before that pass and three-point attempt, foul was on number 22, Hudson Blank, his first. Evan Orr from just inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound to Meckler. Quickly up to Blank. Tries to drive lane, cut off. Now they give to Meckler. Back out on the perimeter. Gibault works the ball around the perimeter. Now Gavin Kessler with the ball. Kessler gives it to Andy Altus. Gibault still moving the ball around the perimeter. Now drive baseline by Meckler. Shot left short. He gets his own rebound. Kessler comes away with it in the lane. Finds Hudson Blank for three. No good. Blank battles for his own rebound. Scramble on the floor. Wesclin comes away with the ball, but then they hand it to Caden Augustine, and he is fouled. Foul is on number 12, Aiden Norberry, his first, team second. Gibault moving the ball around the perimeter. Now Augustine tries to drive. Baseline, cut off. Dribbles it back out, top of the key. They give it to Andy Altus. They go inside to Kessler. Little pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Wesclin. That's Chandler Moeller with the rebound. Three-point attempt there, no good. I believe that was... have a number on that shot. Might have been Brandon Ulrich. But shot was no good. Gibault came away with the rebound. Now Hudson Blank over to Gavin Kessler. Now Hudson Blank picks up his dribble, goes to Meckler, top of the key. And to the top corner, gives it to Kessler, back to Meckler. Little give and go. Kessler to Meckler, too strong off the glass. Altus with the rebound, puts it up and in. 4 points for Andy Altus and a 5-2 lead for the Hawks. Evan Orr with the ball for Wesclin. They swing it around to the near side. Now back to up to the top of the key. Wesclin with a lot of over-the-top cross-court passes. Opportunity to steal. They dish it back out. Three-point attempt by number 12. Aiden Norberry short. Gibault comes away with the rebound. And before Hudson Blank got that three-pointer away, he traveled, so no basket. Turnover to Wesclin. Wesclin now with the ball. Evan Orr at the top of the key, hands it off. Cross-court pass to number 34, three-pointer, no good. That was Chandler Moeller with that three-point attempt. Rebound to Cannon Augustine. All the way down court. Meckler thought about a three, drives baseline, finds Kessler under the net. Basket is good, and the foul. Nice pass from Meckler as he drove along the baseline. Found Gavin Kessler all alone under the net. Easy layup, and he was fouled. Foul is on number 50. Evan Orr, his first, team third. And free throw for Kessler is good. A 2 lead, 1:49 to play, first quarter. Gibault out in front. Ulrich with the ball. Pulls up at the free throw line, hands it off to 23. I don't have a name for him. 3-point attempt off the mark, rebounded by Meckler. Hard pass down court, nice save. They try to go in to Peyton Schaefer, went off his fingers and out of bounds, and it'll be Wesclin ball. Wesclin works the ball around the perimeter. Up top to Muller. Hands it back off. Now to Ulrich. Drives, no good. Gets his own rebound up off the glass. Too strong, won't go. Rebound to Tyler Frederick into the game. Augustine now with the ball for Gibault. Gives to Frederick. Now to Altus. Drives lane, back outside to Augustine. Now to Meckler. Meckler drives lane, dishes it out to Augustine for 3. No good. Rebound, Muller for Wesclin. 27 seconds to go, first quarter. Weslin's going to hold the ball for a shot. Nope, 23 takes a three-pointer. Way too strong. Rebound on that air ball to Furtick. 15 seconds to play. Augustine slowly up court for the last shot. 8 seconds to go. He drives lane, pulls up, loses the ball. Scramble for it, that's going to be the quarter. So after one, it is an 8-2 lead for the Hawks over the Warriors of Wesclin. And teams coming back onto the court. It'll be Wesclin ball to begin the second quarter. Trailing 8-2 to your Gibault Hawks. Number 32, Jack Herndon, to inbound for Wesclin. They gave it to 50, Evan Orr. Now to number 10, Brandon Ulrich. Orr drives lane, up off the glass, won't go. Blank comes away with the rebound for Gibault. Hands it to Meckler. Meckler now to Blank. Now over to Biffer. Ball stolen. Ulrich lays it up and in for Wesclin. Ball stolen again by Ulrich. This time layup no good, but rebound goes to Norbury. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound Hudson Blank. Peyton Schaefer with the ball now. Gives it to Biffer. Up top to Blank. Now to Meckler. Looking for Altus on the inside. Brings it up to the top of the key. Blank for 3. Good! Hudson Blank with the three-pointer for Gibault. 11-4 lead. 6:35 to go. Second quarter. Evan Orr with the ball now for Wesclin. Ball tapped away by Hudson Blank, goes out of bounds. It'll remain Warrior basketball. They inbound to Horkler into the game. And now Ulrich with the ball. They try to go inside to Evan Orr. Unable to get the pass, goes out of bounds. Turnover to Gibault. Gibault with the basketball. Blank dribbles around the perimeter. They dish it all the way around to Biffer. Drives back out to Augustine. He drives lane, pulls up, swings it back out to Biffer. Called for double dribble. Turnover. That'll be Wesclin basketball. Evan Orr with the ball. Gives it to Horkler. They try to go inside to Orr. On the post, goes off his fingers and out of bounds. Turnover to Gibault. Augustine with the ball for Gibault. Dribble in the lane by Blank. Shot is short. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball. That'll be Gibault basketball. Gibault with the ball now. Augustine thought about a three-pointer. Instead, dribbles inside. Now dishes it out to Gavin Kessler on the perimeter, guarded by Orr. Back to Augustine. They go inside to Kessler. Backs his way in against Orr. Into the lane. Spins around. Up off the glass and good. Gavin Kessler with the little six-footer. Gibault's got a 9-point lead. 4:45 to play. Drive all the way down the lane. Up off the glass. Won't go. Just rolls off the rim. Biffer came away with that rebound for Gibault. Drive down the lane. This time by Altus. And it's up and in. 6 points for Andy Altus. 11-point lead for the Hawks. They go inside to Orr. Little right-hand hook, up and in. Nice hook shot by Evan Orr. He's got 4 points. Andy Altus drives. Almost has his pocket picked. Able to get the ball back and hands it off to Augustine. Now to Kessler. Kessler called for a travel. Turnover to Wesclin. Wesclin brings the ball up court. Ball almost stolen there by Hudson Blank. Tapped away, but went right in the hands of Wesclin. Now Orr with the ball. Tight defense by Gibault. Tried to drive baseline. Had no shot, but the ball went straight to Orr. Now a steal by Gibault. That was Michael Wessel that came away with the ball. He's got it now in the corner. Dishes it off to Augustine for three. That one off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Wesclin, and they were fouled on the rebound. Foul called on number 20, Michael Wessel. They go inside to Orr. Blocked by Hudson Blank. Great rejection there by Hudson Blank. Coming from a long way to swat that layup attempt away. And then he comes right back with a three-pointer. Hudson Blank with his second three-pointer. Gives Gibault an 18-6 lead with 2:30 to go, second quarter. Great play on both ends from Hudson Blank. Norbury with the ball. Gives it to Orlick. Now to Horkler. They go inside, too strong off the glass. Wesclin comes away with the rebound. That was Horkler. Puts it up and in, and he was fouled. That foul on number 20, Michael Wessel, his second, team's fourth for Gibault. Number of substitutions for Wesclin. Free throw attempt, no good. Rebounded by Kessler for Gibault. Augustine with the ball. Handed it off to Wessel. Pulls up in the lane, dishes it out to Meckler. Thought about three, now to Blank, now to Kessler. Now to Augustine. On the perimeter, drives in. Goes up off the glass, won't go. Knocked out of bounds by Gibault, Wesclin ball. Wesclin brings the ball down court. Muller with the ball. Gives it to Horkler. Three-point attempt there by Ulrich. No good. Rebound to Kessler. Now to August. Ulrich. No good. Rebound to Kessler. Now to Augustine. He travels. Turnover. Herndon and Horkler check out. Sorry. Horkler checks out of the game. Herndon into the game for Wesclin. Wesclin moves the ball around the perimeter. Gibault in a man-to-man defense. Drive down the lane by Orr, guarded by Altus, loses the ball. Andy picks it up. And Gibault got the timeout before he was tied up. So it'll remain Gibault basketball with 1:01 to go in the second quarter. And it will be Gibault to inbound. Augustine brings the ball up court for Gibault. Hands it off to Hudson Blank. 50 seconds to go in the half. Now back to Augustine. Wesclin is defending, so Gibault's going to have to dribble and move the ball around. Can't play for final shot. They give it to Altus. Now to Meckler. Meckler hands it to Augustine. Looks like Gibault is going to try to run the clock and see if they can hold the ball for a final shot. Altus back up top to Augustine. Wesclin making them move. And Gibault just content passing the ball around to get the last shot of the first half. 12 seconds to go now. Augustine with the ball, drives lane, gives it out to Meckler for three. No good. Or with the ball, 5 seconds to go. Wesclin's going to get a heave here from three-pointer. No good off the front of the rim. And at the end of the first half, the score is your Gibault Hawks 18. The Warriors from Wesclin 8. Leading the way for Gibault, Hudson Blank with 6 points on 2 3-pointers. Andy Altus with 6 points. Gavin Kessler with 5, and Cannon Augustine with 1. We're going to let you enjoy now the music from the Gibault Pep Band. And that was the Gibault Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Scott Ruppel, providing that halftime music. And we are underway. Wesclin now moving right to left on your screen. Gibault going from left to right. And we're underway here in the third quarter. Wesclin with the ball. Foul called on Gibault. That foul on number 32, Gavin Kessler, his first. Top of the key, three-point attempt by number 10, Brandon Orlick, no good. Gibault with the rebound. Cannon Augustine brings it down for Gibault. Dribbles top of the key. Hands it off to Meckler. Drives to the free throw line, brings it back out. Now Altus with the ball. Now to Hudson Blank. Kessler now as Gibault works the ball around the perimeter. Drive along the baseline, cut off. Gibault brings it back out. Augustine drives free throw line, brings it back around the perimeter to Blank. Gibault patiently trying to work it in. They finally get it in to Altus. Gets the basket and the foul. Foul called on number 15, Hayden Horkler, his first. Free throw from Andy Altus is good. Oh, apparently the foul was before the shot, or the shot didn't go and I missed it, but my fault on that one. So Andy's shooting two. First one was good. Second one's good. 8 points now for Andy Altus. Now Wesclin with the ball. Horkler goes inside to Orr. Back outside to Orlick. Now to Herndon. Tries to drive. Ball tapped away by Meckler. Herndon got it back. Gives it to Orlick. Orlick guarded by Blank. Now to Norbury. They go inside to Orr, guarded by Kessler. Knocks Kessler on his bottom. No call. Puts in the easy layup. Augustine drives the lane, finds Meckler open in the corner for three, and he drains it. Owen Meckler with his first basket of the night. 3 points more for the Hawks, 23-10 lead. Top of the key, Norbury, guarded by Augustine. Gives it to Orlick. Now to Horkler. Horkler goes inside to Orr. Backs his way in, hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Horkler. He goes up, no good. Gets his own rebound, up off the glass, no good. Kessler finally comes away with the rebound for Gibault. Gavin Kessler brings the ball up court. Gives it to Meckler. Now to Augustine. They go inside to Kessler, guarded by Orr. Brings it back out to Blank. Augustine as Gibault works the ball around the perimeter. Now Meckler. Augustine drives, dishes it out to Kessler for three. Good! Gavin Kessler now with 8 points. Horkler with the ball. Gives it to Herndon, almost stolen by Meckler. Now to Orlick. They go inside to Orr. Nice little handoff. Back to Horkler, wouldn't go. Knocked out of bounds on the rebound by Gibault. The ball will remain with the Warriors. They inbound to Orr. Hands it off to Orlick. Drives. Up off the glass, won't go. Rebounded by Kessler for the Hawks. Kessler gives it to Altus in the corner. Now to Blank. Gibault works the ball around the perimeter. Patient with the offense. Now Augustine. Hands it to Meckler. Now Blank with the ball. They swing it around. Kessler fakes the three. Pulls up. Little 18-footer. No good. Rebound to, I believe, Norbury for the Warriors. Under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Horkler guarded by Altus. They go inside. They found Orr underneath. Lets the runner go flying past him. Had an easy layup, but missed it. Gibault comes away with the rebound. Augustine drives lane, finds Blank top of the key. Ball knocked away by Ulrich. Goes out of bounds, and it'll remain with Gibault. 26-10 lead for the Hawks. Altus inbounds to Meckler. Meckler now to Augustine. Now to Ferdrick into the game. Peyton Schaefer also into the game for Gibault. Augustine with the ball. Now to Ferdrick. Now to Altus. Hands the ball off to Schaefer. Gibault working the ball around the perimeter. Patient offense here from Gibault. Looking for an opportunity to get that ball inside. Schaefer tries to back his way in, has the ball stolen. I believe that was Horkler with the steal. Ulrich goes down the coast to coast. Short with the layup. Augustine with the rebound for Gibault. He drives it down. 3 Gibault players there waiting for the pass under the net. It winds up going to Ferdrick, who puts it in. First basket for Tyler Ferdrick. Three-pointer by Orr gets a little help from the glass, and it goes in. 9 points for Evan Orr for the Warriors, and it's a 28-13 lead for the Hawks. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Three-pointer, Cannon Augustine is good. Three-pointer right back by Wesclin, short. Schaefer with the rebound for Gibault. They give the ball to Meckler to set up the offense. Meckler drives, gives it to Schaefer, picks up his dribble at the free throw line. They go inside to Altus, tries to turn and go to the basket, it's fouled. That'll be the second team foul on the Warriors. Foul called on number 32, Jack Herndon. Gibault inbounds. They go inside to Blank. Backs his way in. Turns up off the glass and good. Hudson Blank. 8 points for him. 20-point lead now for the Hawks with a minute to go in the third quarter. Poole into the game with the ball for Wesclin. Now gave it to Horkler. Drive up off the glass and in. That was Ulrich with that basket for the Warriors. Ferdrick with the ball. Now to Meckler. 45 seconds to go. Gibault pulls the ball back out. See if they hold it for the last shot of the quarter. Kessler with the ball now. Now to Ferdrick. Tied up by Carter Kuhl. Ball, however, will remain with Gibault on the possession arrow. Lifted his head up. Kuhl took advantage of that, reached in, grabbed a hold of the ball, tied it up for the jump ball. Meckler drives, gave it back out to Ferdrick. Now to Blank. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Gibault content to dribble this one for the last shot. 10 seconds to go. Meckler with the ball. That was a three-point attempt by Blank, no good. And Wesclin unable to get a shot off before the buzzer. So after three, it's the Gibault Hawks 33. The Warriors from Wesclin 15. It will be Wesclin ball to begin the fourth quarter. Those of you looking for the varsity matchup, at the conclusion of this match, we will terminate this stream. You can go to the Gibault YouTube channel and you'll find a link there for the varsity match. And we'll start that one up almost immediately after the conclusion of this one, so you're able to listen to the Gibault Pep Band with their pregame music. Nobody in foul trouble for either team. Gibault with only one team foul in the second half. Wesclin with only two. Michael Wessel with two fouls for Gibault. Everybody else on the roster sheets only has one foul. So, it'll be Wesclin ball to inbound. Carter Cool to inbound. My apologies, number 23 is on the court for Wesclin. I do not have his name on my roster. Hands it off to 34, Chandler Muller. Now to Horkler. Horkler picks up his dribble. Shot from just inside the three-point line by Brandon Ulrich is good. Wesclin now applying some pressure. We'll see how Gibault handles it. Wessel with the ball, looking for someone to go to. He was fouled. So Gibault will get a fresh 10 seconds to get that ball across the half-court stripe. They were going to be in trouble there. As Wesclin applying pressure, they get the ball now into Blank. Stolen by Ulrich, up and in. Pressure pays off for the Warriors. Now Augustine with the ball, guarded by Cool. Breaks the press, goes right down the court all the way, lays it up and in. Thought that scoop shot may have been a little strong and hung on the rim, but then fell through the basket. Ball stolen by Gibault. Kessler with the ball, pulls up from 10-footer, rims out. Rebound, Hudson Blank, they reset the offense. Augustine now with the ball. Gibault with a 16-point lead, 35-19. Drive by Kessler, no good, gets his own rebound. Hudson Blank for three, no good, rebound, Furtick. Sorry, that was Ryan Biffer on that rebound, my apologies. Biffer went up for the shot, no good, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line shooting two. That foul on Hayden Horkler, his second, team fourth. First one from Biffers, no good. Norbury checks back in. Second free throw from Biffer. No good. However, rebounded by Blank. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. And it falls. Hudson Blank into double digits for Gibault. Muller with the ball. Hands it off to Ulrich, but he was fouled. Second team foul for Gibault. Foul called on Hudson Blank. That's his second foul. Timeout on the floor. 6:18 here to go in this JV match. Gibault up by 18. And Evan Orr will inbound for Wesclin. They go backside. Chandler Moeller for three. Good. Wesclin right back to the pressure. They back off now as Gibault got that pass in. Cannon Augustine brings the ball down for Gibault. Gives it to Blank. Meckler with the ball. Fouled on the drive. Fifth team foul. That went on number 32, Jack Herndon, his second. One more foul to give for Wesclin before Gibault will go to the line. Blank inbounds to Meckler. Meckler picks up his dribble, needs some help. They get it to Hudson Blank. Goes down the lane, called for a charge. Nice job by Aiden Norberry stepping into that one and taking the charge. That's 3 fouls now on Hudson Blank. Michael Wessel checks out of the game. Andy Altis checks back in for Gibault. Wesclin down by 15. They drive the lane. They pick up their dribble. Go back out top to Norberry. They go inside to Orr, guarded by Kessler. He's trying to back his way in. And it looks like Kessler will be called for the foul. 4th team foul on Gibault, 2nd foul on Kessler. Wesclin will inbound the ball underneath the basket. They go inside to Orr, can't handle the pass. Hudson Blank comes away with it. Nice handoff to the runner, Gavin Kessler. Lays it in. 10 points now for Gavin Kessler. Kessler, Altis, and Blank leading the way for Gibault. Drive down the lane, let too strong off the glass by Ulrich. Ball goes off Gibault and out of bounds. It'll remain Wesclin ball. Peyton Schaefer checks in for Kessler. Ulrich checks out for Wesclin. They go inbound near corner to Evan Orr. Now to Moeller for 3. Good. Second three-pointer of the 4th quarter for Chandler Moeller. Wesclin trying to chip away, lead now down to 14. Meckler drives all the way down, dishes it off to Altis. Shot short, rebounded by Orr. Wesclin ball, 4:30 to go. Horkler now with the ball, gives it to Herndon. To Moeller. Now back to Horkler. They go inside to Orr. Lays it up off the glass and in. It's good. 11 points for Evan Orr. Some pressure there by Wesclin. And knock it out of bounds was not a foul. Ball will remain with Gibault. Hudson Blank to bring it in. Wesclin applying pressure. They go to Meckler. Meckler dribbles around the press. Hands it off to Augustine. Augustine drives. Gives it to Altis. Drives down the lane. Loses his dribble, but it goes right to Hudson Blank. And Gibault resets the offense. Augustine closely guarded. And he's fouled. Foul by Aiden Norberry, his second. That's the 6th team foul. Next foul after this sends Gibault to the line. 12-point lead for the Hawks, 3:44 to go. They inbound to Meckler. Again, tight defense by Wesclin. Augustine with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Gives it to Schaefer, top of the key. Now to Altis. Guarded by Horkler. They go inside to Schaefer. He's fouled. Horkler thought he had tied him up. Instead, foul's called. Schaefer will go to the line, shooting 1-1. That foul was on Jack Herndon, his third. He checks out of the game. I believe Ulrich came in for him. Evan Orr also checking back into the game, replacing Horkler. Peyton Schaefer at the line, shooting 1-1 for the Hawks. First one is good. Peyton gets on the score sheet. Second free throw is good. Wesclin with the ball. They go inside to Orr. Tries to back his way in. Ball almost stolen by Blank. Wesclin gets it back. They finally get it to Orr. He lays it up and in. 13 points for Evan Orr. Quick foul by Wesclin. Gibault will go back to the line, shooting 1-1. Foul called on number 12, Aiden Norberry, his third. Hudson Blank at the line. First one by Blank is good. Second free throw, good. 12 points for Hudson Blank, 13-point lead for the Hawks. Wesclin quickly down court. Back up top to Norberry. Now to Ulrich, inside to Orr. Gives it back out up top to Norberry. They swing it around, Herndon. Now to Ulrich. Now to Norberry for three. Rims out, rebound to Andy Altus. Tied up. And foul called. Wesclin fans not happy about that call. And that foul called on number 10, Brandon Ulrich, his second, 9th team foul. So Andy Altus will go to the line shooting 1-1. After this, it'll be 2 shots on every foul for the Hawks. First one from Andy is good. Second free throw from Altus is good. Andy's now into double digits. 3 players in double digits for the Hawks. 15-point lead. That shot short. Rebounded by Gibault. Hudson Blank with the ball. Loses it. Stolen right back by Gibault. Well, not quite. Scramble on the floor. They get it to 32. Herndon misses the three-pointer. He gets his own rebound. Steps inside. Takes a shot. That one won't go. Rebound by Altus, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. 2:04 to play. First free throw by Andy is good. That foul was on number 34, Chandler Muller. His second, team's 10th. Andy Altus with his second. That one rims out, rebounded by Blank, up off the glass, and good. Hudson Blank with 14 points. 18-point lead for the Hawks. Number 12, Aiden Norbury on the drive, was fouled. That foul called on Andy Altus, his second. And it'll be Aiden Norbury to the line, shooting 2. First one, nothing but net. That's good. Meckler checks out of the game for Gibault. Biffer checks in. Second free throw is good by Norbury. Norbury checks out of the game, as well as Jack Herndon for Wesclin. Carter Sims into the game, as well as number 23. .144 to go, 16-point lead for the Hawks. Frederick with the ball. Gets it to Biffer. Ball almost stolen from him by Chandler Moeller. Now Gibault resets the offense. Cannon Augustine on the perimeter, picks up his dribble, looking for someone to go to. Goes inside to Blank, spin move, no good. Gets his own rebound, won't fall. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul called on number 44, Carter Sims, his first. First free throw from Hudson Blank is good. Michael Wessel into the game for Gibault. Second free throw from Hudson, no good. That was rebounded by Ulrich. Now it's Chandler Moeller with the ball. They swing it around. Chandler Moeller goes up for 3. It's good. Third three-pointer on the night for Chandler Moeller. He's got 9, and we're under a minute to go. Gibault throws that ball away. Turnover to Wesclin. Hudson Blank exits the game for Gibault. Chandler Moeller with the ball. Now they go up top. Down low. That was Pedro Fouth. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Gibault. Ty Furtick drives, picks up his dribble. Gave it to Altus. Ball tapped away from behind, but Furtick picks it up. Now back to Altus. Now to Michael Wessel, top of the key. Gibault's just going to try to dribble this one out. Almost throw the ball away, but Biffer able to cover it. They get it inside to Altus, up off the glass, and good. 4 seconds to go. Three-pointer at the buzzer, won't go, won't count. And that is your ball game. Gibault comes away with a 50-34 victory. Leading the way for Gibault, Hudson Blank with 15, Andy Altus with 13, Cannon Augustine with 6, Owen Meckler with 3, Gavin Kessler, I had him down as 10, it may have been 9, or maybe 1 point off somewhere here. Ty Furtick with 2 and Peyton Schaefer with 2. For the Warriors from Wesclin, Evan Orr led the way with 13, Chandler Moeller with 9, all on three-pointers. Brandon Ulrich with 8, Aiden Norbury with 2, and Hayden Horkler with 2. So, final score in this JV match is your Gibault Hawks come away with the 50-34 victory over the Wesclin Warriors. This is Todd Bisk, your voice of Gibault basketball and volleyball online. Thank you for tuning in to Gibault Hawks Volleyball. As a reminder, you can go to the Gibault YouTube channel and you'll find the stream for the Varsity right there. Once again, this has been Gibault Hawks basketball.